Alright, this is the video where I explain why I started this YouTube channel, what I've been up to since moving to California, and how I plan to spend the rest of my gap year. Hi, my name is Andrew. I am 19 years old, and 3 months ago I left my home, my friends and my family in Cape Town, South Africa to move to the United States and take a gap year. The goal? To explore, travel and grow. Before I dive in, let's first recap. Since landing in the United States, I have been to New York, where I explored iconic spots like the Statue of Liberty, 9/11 Memorial, Times Square, and Central Park. Next, I traveled north to Vermont, where I went skiing in the mountains there and experienced some of the coldest weather I had ever felt in my life. After Vermont, I explored some of New England, where I went to Providence, Rhode Island, and Boston as well, and explored those two cities, which was absolutely fantastic. From there, I took a flight across the country to San Francisco, California, where the weather was a lot warmer, much to my relief. In my first few days in San Francisco, I was very much a tourist, and I explored spots like Lombard Street, the Golden Gate Bridge, and the Palace of Fine Arts. After being a tourist, I had to start doing some admin to set up my life, because this is where I will be staying for the foreseeable future, and I'll get to that in a second. If you'd like to see all the adventures that I had in these different places, I have a dedicated video of each one on my YouTube channel. So, why did I start this YouTube channel? Just before I left South Africa, preparing to go embark on this journey and adventure, I was sitting in my dad's study and I saw his shelf of photo albums. I took one down and I was looking through it, and although I didn't know all the people in the photos, these photos were a collection of my dad's travels when he was much younger and exploring the world and doing exactly what I'm doing. He came to live in the States for a number of years, and these photos were just a memory bank that he could page through and look back on and relive his adventures and his travels. I decided I wanted that as well. I wanted to have something physical that I could use to relive my adventures and share with my friends and families. So, because I have always been passionate about photography and videography, I decided I would document my life and document my gap year. After making the decision, I researched multiple cameras and ideas of how I could film and whatnot, and I thought about using my iPhone, but upon landing in New York, I decided to bite the bullet and I bought the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which has honestly been a game changer. Upon making the videos, I thought, well, that's nice, but I would like to share it with my friends and family. So I decided, let me just put it on YouTube. No one will see it. I'll send them the link, and that'll be that. I never thought anyone else would ever see the video because it was my first YouTube video. I didn't think it was fantastic. It was just me going about my day, filming what I was doing. However, little did I know, after posting that first YouTube video, over 11,000 people watched it. That literally blew my mind. I was in shock because I thought no one besides the people I shared the video with would see it. Since posting that video, I have been absolutely flabbergasted at the amount of support I've been receiving and people wishing me well for my adventures and travel. So I'd like to say thank you. So what have I been doing since landing in California? First up was to get my social security number, which took multiple attempts at the Social Security Administration office with multiple bookings and multiple days going to see them, and even shipping documents from South Africa to the US to have the originals with me. But finally, I got it, and I'm very glad about it, even though it is a tiny little piece of cardboard. When it arrived in the mail, I thought, well, is that all? After all the work I went through. And there it is. Finally, after all that, I have received my social security number. After getting my social security number and a bank account, a credit card, a phone number, proof of residence, all that jazz that I needed to be able to live here, I started doing a personal training course online to become a certified personal trainer, because one of my passions and interests is fitness and general training. I've always enjoyed going to the gym. I've always enjoyed staying active. So I thought this would be a good way to A, increase my knowledge, and B, hopefully earn a little bit of money from. And I'm still doing it. It's a big course, so it's going to take a while. I still need to pass my certification, but that's in the pot, happening every day, just a little bit at a time. My next task was to get a job, to save some money to be able to continue my travels, because don't worry, even though I am settling here and using this as my base, I will still be traveling and exploring the United States over the next couple of months. However, this took a lot longer than expected, unfortunately. I applied to multiple restaurants and various other jobs, and no one seemed to be hiring. I hope that wasn't just because of me, but eventually I found a job application for a personal trainer at a boxing gym. I applied, I met the head coach, the owner, and he offered me the job. So for the last 2 months, I have been a boxing coach at a boxing gym.
Full combo.
I've been doing boxing for the last 6 years or so now. I did 5 years of karate before that. So all in all, it's awesome to be able to share my knowledge in terms of fighting and whatnot, and being able to continue my boxing. So this I was exceptionally grateful for, and it started the wheel rolling of earning some income. From there, it kind of snowballed because I got 2 offers for a restaurant job. I said yes to one and no to the other. And since then, I've been working at a restaurant and making friends and earning money. And it's absolutely fantastic because I'm really enjoying the work I do. That combined with the boxing gym keeps me super busy, as well as my personal training course. Although thankfully, it hasn't just been work and admin all the time. I've taken some time for myself to do some cool things. Like the other weekend, I went to the Russian River and explored the redwood trees there. So here's that. I also did a super fast whistle stop tour of the Yosemite National Park. I was only there for 1 day. I left my home early in the morning, spent the day in the park, and came back late at night. But it was still such an awesome place. I'm definitely going to go back and spend some more time there. So, what are my plans for the next few months in California? Well, first up is to get some sort of transport. I'm looking at getting a motorcycle. This will allow me to be able to get to work and back much more easily than cycling or getting an Uber or whatnot, because that does get expensive or exhausting. So a motorcycle will allow me to commute as well as do some long road trips exploring California and the United States, which I'm exceptionally excited about. So be prepared for some motorcycle vlog content and solo camping and whatnot. This should be fun. Some of the places I plan on exploring, which isn't guaranteed, is Yosemite National Park, Sequoia, the Grand Canyon, Banff, Lake Tahoe. So a lot of West Coast exploration all the way up the coast and maybe even more inland to explore the Midwest. Please give me any suggestions or ideas that you think I should explore in the comments. Something else I need to do as well is look for an apartment or a room to rent in the area that I'm staying in and working in. I'm staying with my aunt right now, which I'm so grateful for, but it would be fantastic to be able to rent a room of my own and be completely independent. So this has just been a little life update into what I've been doing since arriving in San Francisco and what I plan on doing over the next couple of weeks. Again, I'd like to say thank you so much for all the support so far. This is so unexpected, but really, really cool that I'm sharing something that people are interested in. I hope I can inspire some of you to do something similar and explore and move across the world and travel. And if you're not subscribed but enjoy my videos, please feel free to click the subscribe button and follow along. I will see you all in the next one.